This video was made to review and criticize the material in it, and is not intended to be a substitute for the original work. I do not own the material or any part of the show in this video. Please support HBO by watching the full episode and show on HBO or any other platform that legally streams it. Links to the official sites are available in the description box below. This video is intended to fall under the general guidelines of fair use and is edited as to not compete with the original work. As an aspiring writer and artist, my goal is to comment, review, criticize and learn from the work. Thank you for understanding. Welcome to Watcher. Today we're watching episode 2 of the 4th season. But before we begin, please don't leave any spoilers in the comment section. I'd greatly appreciate that. And most importantly, thank you so much for the support and for joining me on this adventure. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoy the content. I truly appreciate that. There isn't that much to talk about from last episode. It was the usual setup for the new season, but we had some new characters introduced to us last episode. The Bolton's guy and his tribe. Those people are the scariest thing ever. I can't think of anything that has looked scarier than them. Intimidating as hell. Looking forward to seeing more of them, I think. But the most important guy is probably Oberyn from House Martell. I feel like he's gonna be the new problem that the Lannisters will have to deal with. And it actually makes a lot of sense that the Lannisters have a new problem they have to deal with, knowing how they've handled themselves over the years. As Tyrion said in the last season, every time they get rid of an enemy, they create two new. A strategy and philosophy like that isn't very sustainable, and it wouldn't be a shock if the Lannisters eventually faced the same fate as their enemies did. Will be very interesting to see how they manage their future. Jaime kinda looks like he's had enough of it, and Tyrion has been over it for a while now. But anyway, let's watch the episode. Are we ready for this? It can't be that bad, right? It's just the second episode, but you never know. I can't remember, but I believe that Renly died quite early in one of the seasons, so surprises might come, and I'm not sure if I ever will be ready for them. But I guess that's why we're watching this, to get surprised. Here we go. What the hell are they doing? Poor Theon, barely keeping up. Why are they hunting her? Ramsay and his people are crazy. Well, she's done, that's for sure. I'd rather go out quickly than to get captured by him and then tortured.
Why? I didn't want to leave.
That's one of the girls, right? Who tried to seduce Theon before the crazy stuff happened. Well, he can't do much. Crazy people.
Why is no one eating?
I've been looking forward to this. Seeing these two together.
I can't fight anymore. How can I protect the king when I can hardly wipe my own arse? As soon as someone discovers I can't fight, he'll tell everyone.
That's very true. I bet he has a lot of enemies. Jealous people and all of that. Oh, that's right. He can train with Bronn. I completely forgot about that. This will be very interesting.
Is this place safe?
I'm looking forward to this. Don't cut it off, because I want to see this.
I'm used to sparring swords since I was 9.
Well, you're not trying to kill each other, right?
I still have my right hand.
Plan on growing it back.
I'm glad they didn't cut it out. Well, just as I said that. I wanted a little bit more. But okay, that's fine. We get the idea. He's training with Bronn, and hopefully it will turn out well.
This is Ramsay Snow, my bastard.
A pleasure, mother.
What? Is that his mother? Really? I don't know if he's joking or not. I don't know when this guy is serious. New bad guys taking over the role from the Lannisters?
What did you do to him?
I trained him.
He's broken him down completely. Look at him.
This was Balon Greyjoy's son and heir.
Some friction here?
Lannister has given me the north, but he won't lift a finger to help me take it. Theon was a valuable hostage.
Yeah.
I wanted to trade him for Moat Cailin.
Already asked. Lord Greyjoy refused.
Wow, he is bold.
I needed Theon.
And Lord Bolton is having none of that.
Reek will never betray us.
I'm not sure about that. I'm really on no one's side here. I'm just following this with interest.
Go on, Reek.
This would actually be a great opportunity to cut him up, but he's destroyed Theon to the point that he probably won't do it. He won't even dare to think it.
Tell father, where are Bran and Rickon Stark?
You murdered them.
Nope. he did not.
Did you murder the Stark boy?
No, my lord.
Oh, that's right. Now only these guys know about that. That's very valuable information.
If Bran and Rickon are alive, the country will rally to their side.
So these guys will try to find them now.
Robb Stark is dead. How do you feel about that?
I hope Theon gets his redemption. Maybe by helping Bran, or Rickon, or both of them, or maybe even Jon Snow.
Find those boys and I'll give you 1,000 acres and a hoe first.
See? Very valuable information here.
Gather whatever men you can and ride for Moat Caelan.
Another conflict. A very political episode. And I love that.
Shae has been noticed.
About that. Almost forgot it.
My father will ask you if there's anything more, and you'll tell him some clever lie.
No. How long do you imagine your father and sister would let me live if they suspected me of lying?
Varys has a point. Tyrion, this is your problem. You will have to deal with it and solve it somehow. Don't be naive, Tyrion. Shae is in danger. And we all knew that. See? She knows. She knows very well.
She's the whore I told you about.
Uh-oh.
Have I brought to the Tower of the Hound before the wedding?
You didn't believe Varys? Here you have proof.
Book?
The Lives of Four Kings.
Joffrey, you should like this. You love history, right?
We should all find time for wisdom. Thank you, Uncle.
Just nod along and move on.
Freshly forged in your honor.
And the kid is back, happy with his new weapon. Wonder what he'll do with that one.
Nothing cuts like Valyrian steel.
Great information, Pycelle. And then he cuts up the book. Wasn't that book important? Isn't it history? Will the information not be lost now? The episode of the crazy ones. Ramsay and Joffrey, complete freaks. And why is she so damn happy?
I'm afraid our friendship can't continue.
You need to be very serious here. Tell her how it is. No beating around the bush. Just tell her how it is.
You're afraid of your father and your sister.
I would be too, honestly. She does not know them. They are very serious people.
You're a whore!
That's not how you should have said that. Bad communication. He's trying to break her heart.
Bronn will escort you to your ship.
Well, but hopefully she will survive.
Accept these tokens.
What is going on here? Who's burning this time? That's the worst possible way to go. Burning alive.
Did you see? Their souls.
Crazy person.
Lord Florin was your brother by law.
He was an infidel.
Infidels. Here we go, with infidels.
Did you see, Sir Davos?
One day, you will burn as well, so don't be too happy. Things like this don't end well.
Leads off.
Anything would taste bad in such company. I can't eat in uncomfortable situations, and with uncomfortable people. Don't do anything to this child.
Are you sleeping, Princess?
How will you brainwash her?
You have so many questions, don't you?
Good. She is intelligent.
What do you know of the gods?
I read the seven-pointed star.
Septons speak of 7 gods. There are but 2.
Nah, there are 7, even in our world. Is this Bran again? Seeing through his wolf's eyes? Yeah, so it was Bran.
If you're trapped in summer for too long, you'll forget what it was to be human.
I wonder if he has seen that, what happened to his family. Here we go, with those beautiful trees again. I really like them, for some reason. I don't know why. They just look cool, and the concept is pretty cool. What are you seeing now?
Look for me.
Look for me? Whose voice was that?
North.
Whoa, that gave me the chills.
I know where we have to go.
Really? I'm impressed. How did you figure that out? So what's happening here? Whose wedding is this? Marjorie and Joffrey's. Finally getting it. I've been waiting. Since last season.
With this kiss, I pledge my love.
Truly a performer.
People who spend their money on this sort of nonsense tend not to have it for long.
I'm very similar to Tywin. I just realized that.
Your heartfelt thank you is its own reward. I would imagine I'd be hearing it again before long. Wars are rather expensive. The Iron Bank will have its due.
I'm not worried about the Iron Bank.
We both know you're smarter than that.
I love conversations between these two. Both are so clever and intelligent.
You saw her board the ship.
Aye, she's on it. No one knows she's there but you, me, and Varys.
I hope that's true. I'm still nervous. I think this scene just made me more nervous.
Very good, very good.
They look
Off you
quite
go.
bored. And then he strikes. He's such an interesting character. What announcement? Varys is not impressed. Let's listen to this.
King Joffrey has decreed that the leftovers from our feast be given to the poorest in his city.
What a noble act. Right? Varys is us right now. Okay, let's pretend that everything is alright. Really? Is that where we are going? Oops. Hello there.
Looking forward to your wedding?
Uh-oh, this will be awkward.
Very much.
He kinda has to say that.
If you were to marry Cersei, she'd murder you in your sleep. Luckily for you, none of this will happen, because you'll never marry her.
And neither will you.
Uh-oh, that was brave. He's like, how dares he say that to me?
Lady Brienne,
What do you want now?
I owe you my gratitude. You returned my brother safely to King's Landing. In truth, he rescued me, Your Grace. Did he?
Are you getting jealous?
It must be exciting to flit from one camp to the next.
What are you trying to say?
I don't serve your brother, Your Grace. But you love him.
Is that true? So many awkward situations. But I love it.
Go to the kitchens and instruct them that all the leftovers from the feast will be brought to the kennels.
Who will you listen to, Pycelle?
A gold dragon to whoever knocks my fool's hat off.
Poor guy. Sir Dontos.
Suppose it is former Queen Regent now, Ilaria Sand.
I can't say I've ever met a Sand before.
We are everywhere in Dorne. I have 10,000 brothers and sisters.
Really? That's a lot. Tensions are high.
In some places, the highborn frown upon those of low birth. In other places, the rape and murder of women and children is considered distasteful.
I must say that I'm kinda liking this guy.
That your daughter Myrcella has been sent to live in the latter sort of place.
He is owning them, telling them how it is. So Oberyn's lady was a Sand, or is a Sand. Are Sands the bastards of the south? Like the Snows are the bastards in the north? Because that's how I understood it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Everyone, silence!
What now, Joffrey?
A royal wedding is history.
Alright, we never know what he's up to.
King Joffrey! Renly!
I'm kinda speechless. Varys is hilarious in this episode, and he's barely doing anything, just his expressions. Tyrion does not look very amused. Joffrey is loving it.
I'll have to find another way to thank the king.
Cersei's having a good time. Well, she is the mother of Joffrey. I love the way this is filmed. Look at Marjorie, that's there.
Surely there are others out there who still dare to challenge my reign, Uncle.
Interesting. Well, of course something like this would happen.
I think you should fight him. This was but a poor imitation of your own bravery on the field of battle.
Oh, this is great! Flipping the situation. This is epic. So what's your answer, Joffrey? Not as fun anymore. Well, that didn't go down that well.
My love, come back to me. It's time for my father's toast.
Marjorie trying to save the situation.
Uncle, you can be my cupbearer.
Do you guys feel the awkwardness? I feel like I'm there with them. Will no one step up? Teamwork. I love those two.
What good is an empty cup? Fill it.
I would pee in it. That would probably be the end of me as well.
Kneel before your king.
Imagine having so much power. How can that ever be a good idea, to give someone so much power?
Kneel!
Will he refuse?
Look, the pie!
Marjorie saving the situation again. What a vicious person. Wait, what? What if he actually killed some birds? Poor birds. Well, he did.
Can we leave now?
He better not turn on Marjorie.
Uncle!
Still going on?
Serve me my wine. Hurry up, this pie is dry.
I want to see Jaime right now. Look at Lady Olenna.
If it please your grace, Lady Sansa is very tired.
I don't think he cares about that. What's happening?
He's choking!
The poor boy.
I let him choke.
Come with me now.
What is going on? What the hell is going on? Poison? What happened? I'm so damn confused. What the hell happened? It wasn't him, but who? I don't know what just happened. Is he dead? Who did that? I think he is dead. I don't know. I'm completely speechless. What did we just witness right now? I don't know what just happened. I'm completely lost. Someone poisoned Joffrey. I kinda want to rewatch the whole episode right now, especially the wedding part. Who were the people moving around that area? Did we get any clues? After this video, I will have to rewatch everything. And right now, I can't say that I'm happy that Joffrey is dead, because I assume he is. Because he looked very dead there. As a character, I really enjoyed him. Even though he was sick. I will confess something very controversial right now, but I feel kinda sad and empty currently. I don't know if it's the shock of what just happened or if I'm genuinely sorry that Joffrey's gone. I just can't believe that this happened. And I'm still asking myself, is he really dead? Is that even possible? I did not anticipate it. Not at all. I lowered my guard down too much, to the point that I probably missed a lot of hints. But wow, all of it is simply mind-blowing. It was an amazing episode. I'd say a masterpiece. But it's also an episode you kinda have to watch a couple of times before you notice everything. Let's just move on to what happened. Someone obviously poisoned Joffrey. That's clear, I think. But was it intended to poison him or someone else? I'm still not sure about that. So there are two things I remember. Sansa really wanted to leave for some reason. I thought that it might be because of the awkwardness and because of Joffrey making fun of both her and Tyrion. And I remember someone telling her, as everything happened, if you want to survive you must leave now. And I also think that it was Sansa who gave Tyrion that cup. It was something like that. I'll go back and check it after the review. The other thing is, looking back at everyone's faces, there were some people who looked like they were anticipating something. Lady Olenna was someone with such an expression. As well as Varys. The shots were also focusing on Sansa a lot. So someone knew about this. Someone with a very big role. And I'm angry that they haven't figured it out yet. Because I bet there were some subtle hints. Because things were going on. Things falling, people spilling stuff, people coming up close to each other, giving each other stuff. What I don't believe though is that Tyrion was behind all of it. I simply believe that he had other things to think about, like Shae, Cersei, and his father. What a completely mind-blowing situation. Now let's focus this character segment on Joffrey. Did he deserve it? Yes, quite completely. But am I sad that he's gone? Yes, very. He was one of the best parts and characters of the whole show. I think many of us loved to hate him. Is that how the expression goes? I think so. I will miss his craziness. It was fascinating to witness. Will anyone be able to replace him in the show? The only other character that is kinda similar is Ramsay. So was that the plan all along? To replace Joffrey with Ramsay? I guess we'll find out. And well, my favorite scene was obviously Tyrion versus Joffrey and everything that led up to it and the aftermath of it. That was so tense. It was like being there, sitting beside Varys, observing everything and just hoping that nothing goes extremely wrong. But as we know, things always go wrong here. Oh, and I just want to mention that I love the music, especially the ending part. Who was the person singing that? Was it actually Joffrey? Because it sounded like his voice. So what rating will I give this episode? Easily a 10 out of 10. It was perfect. I can't say that I have any complaints. And the episode just developed and progressed the story so much. All I'm wondering is, what now? So, what now? Well, Tyrion is effed. He'll need the greatest lawyer ever. But I'm thinking that even that won't work. Cersei is mad. Real mad. And who's the ruler now? Marjorie? That would kinda make sense. But did the Tyrells just take the greatest win of all time? Or will this be the start of a new war? The Lannisters versus the Tyrells. All I know is that Sansa needs to get the hell out of there as fast as possible. Things are about to escalate quickly. Anyway guys, I'm mind blown. I need to rewatch the episode as soon as possible. So I think that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. And be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. And leave a like if you enjoyed the content. I'd really appreciate that. Take care and see you next time.